Welcome back to Immortal Empires. Today we're going to be playing some more Grombrindal, and the first thing we notice here is our gold per turn is finally in the green. Only 74 gold, but we are finally... it seems like we're not in immediate danger like we have been in the last episode or two. But let's go ahead and take a look at Grombrindal. We did want to recruit more Iron Drakes, but we just can't afford that right now. So what I'm thinking is we actually bring... Let's go and bring Norgrim over here, and I think we're going to give some of his units to Grombrindal. So let's take Grombrindal here. I think we should use the underway. I think we get over to Hagrief a bit faster, and we'll start marching him over here. We can load off some of Norgrim's units, and then let's see. We have Fori down here. He has a big stack, but he's only a level 1 lord, so maybe we can use him to... offload some of his units. That's a lot of slayers there. But let's go ahead and attack this camp here. There we go. That is a Pyrrhic victory there against Taurox, but we don't lose any units, so we will go ahead and auto-resolve that one. There we go. 5.7k experience. Very nice there. And we can go ahead and occupy this now, so I will in fact do that. And faction destroyed. Slaughterhorn tribe have been obliterated. So finally we don't have to worry about Taurox anymore to the south. And Fori did gain a new trait from that. Plus 20 armor piercing weapon damage, as well as plus 15% charge bonus. Charge bonus not so useful for a dwarf, but I'll take it. And he also gained a new follower. Minus 20% upkeep for slayer units. That will help a ton actually. Wow. And we did manage to fix a grudge there, because if we look at his army, we are pretty much all slayer units. So suddenly our income is looking much below 1,000 there. Wow, that's a really good trait to get. So let's go ahead and upgrade Fori. We'll give him Root Marcher. Let's also... do we have anything here for slayers? Iron Drakes... Ah, we do. Okay, so I'm actually going to go to Inspiring Presence. And then if we can max this out, it's plus 12% weapon strength for slayers, giant slayers, hammerers, and iron breakers, as well as plus 6 melee attack. So let's go ahead and start leveling this one. That would be very nice. And that might change our plans here as well. Although we still can't really afford the amount of armies we have, can we? So we already moved these guys this turn. Let's see, we should still have Skag up here to the north. Now, do we have enough gold to occupy this? 1045. Let's go ahead and colonize this. There we go. So we finally have access to this province again. And then what we can do here, let's go ahead and build this into a tier 1 settlement. And then we can build another trinket maker just to help a bit with our gold there. Let's also pick a commandment. So we're going to go with... the growth, there we go, and tradable resources. And we can also unlock a new technology. Let's see, what do we have access to? So we can get ancestral tombs. Don't think I'm really interested in this one here. Maybe we can go through the top tree now. Income from settlement buildings plus 5%. Ah, that would be very nice. Let's go with that. We do need the gold. And with patch 2.2, they did fix the grudge severity. So our current severity is now only 58. So if we look here, it just says on turn start, moderate chance that slayers will be added to the regiments of renown pool. So we don't have a ridiculously high grudge severity anymore. Although we do have a lot of grudges here to solve. It always annoys me how the frame rate of this, the turning animation is so low. But yeah, we still have a lot of grudges to solve, but at least our grudge severity isn't stupidly high. Let's go ahead and check our diplomacy here. Let's see. Oh, maybe we could get a trade agreement with Karak Kadrin. They do like us now. In fact, they would want military access. And they would pay me 200 gold for this. I'm going to actually go ahead and give them this. There we go. Let's see, do we have anything else here that's worth considering? I don't think so. So let's go ahead to our next turn here. Okay, this Skaven faction has performed the Pestilent Scheme. A special plague priest has been summoned, capable of spreading a deadly plague to an enemy settlement. I thought we were done with the plagues there, and look at our grudges all listed on the side of the screen. That's kind of funny there. Right, let's go back over to Grombrindal. Oh wow, I forget how big the map is now. It's so good, honestly. Immortal Empires, wow. It's such a great game. Right, or at least an addition to a game, sorry. What are we doing with Grombrindal here? Ah yeah, he was going to the east. So let's carry him on. We would actually get faster by force marching, so let's go and put him in Hagrief. And then we're gonna go, let's go and get this with Norgrim. See location of interest. While sailing on high winds, your lookout spotted something in the waters to the stern that may have been of interest to you, but you were sailing too fast to identify what it was. Switch into default stance before returning to the location to take a closer look. Oh, okay, we need to be in default stance. Right. So I need to move out and then back. There we go. Monster of the sea. Your ocean scouts bring news that the bloated corpse of a massive sea monster has floated to the surface in some nearby straits. Although its carcass swells dangerously with noxious gases, you know that the belly of such a gargantuan monster can potentially yield numerous valuable treasures. A salvage mission may be a risky endeavour, however, as it is likely that other salvagers have also caught wind of the opportunity. Yeah, there we go. So, we could loot the carcass, but we may have to defeat a foe in battle. Or we can wait. We do have an okay army here. Let's loot the carcass here. We do have to fight some zombie pirates. It's a decisive victory, though, with low casualties. Now that they've changed how XP works, there's really not any point in fighting battles, even if it's a Pyrrhic victory and you lose no one, because you still get the same XP. So let's go ahead and auto-resolve that one. Of course, we will execute and loot our enemies, as we have done for the entire series so far. And we gained a new follower there. Income from all buildings, plus 9% in the local region. Before you could reach the sea monster's corpse, you were suddenly accosted by a horde of undead pirates also staking a claim to the potentially valuable remains. After dispatching them in the ensuing sea battle, you looted the galleon's coffers before sailing on the beast's remains, where your crew were able to cut open its belly and extract further wealth and treasures. 6k gold, wow, that's super useful right now. As well as 1.5k experience for Norgrim here. So let's go ahead and level up Norgrim. We can, let's see, he's actually quite well leveled. Let's go ahead and give him some more weapon strength. That should mean he gets some more kills. And then let's go ahead and land him next to Hagrief here. Now, with Grombrindal, we definitely want these Iron Drake units. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's see. Can we see what traits Grombrindal has? I think we have to go into this tree. The White Dwarf, so melee defense for Crawlers and Iron Drakes. Reinforcement range and leadership. Okay, so we want Crawlers and Iron Drakes in Grombrindal's army. Let's see. So let's go ahead and take all of these. I forget you can now shift click. And then... oh... this UI always confuses me a little bit, sorry. Let's go ahead and give him... should we give him the Grudge Thrower? Let's give him the Bolt Thrower. He can keep the cannon as well. I'm actually going to go ahead and give him the Gyrocopter too. There we go. And I think that's okay for Grombrindal's army there. Maybe we can go and get 2 more Iron Drakes for our front line. Iron Drakes as a front line might be a bit crazy. But I do like the idea. And then let's go ahead and just put Norgrim in the settlement for now. What we could do with Norgrim is actually recruit some more units now we have the gold. But maybe we should build up our settlements before we go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and look at Skag. So Skag also has basically a 4-stack. We don't have a threat to the north here, however we do have a threat to the east. Maybe we should bring Skag over here, and I just noticed Elithanar has lost his lands here. So let's go ahead and use the underway. We're gonna send Skag eastwards. Maybe we can reoccupy some of these settlements for ourselves, now that we're a bit stronger here. Grombrindal has used his movement. Fori down here has not. Now, with Fori, where's Clark Carrand? Clark Carrand is here, so maybe with Fori we can capture the capital. But I think we're going to wait a few turns just for him to replenish his army here. Let's see, can we get another Slayer? I'm actually going to get another Giant Slayer here. Let's recruit them into the army. Of course, he does have that upkeep reduction now, so it's not too bad to have Slayer units. Still very expensive, but not so bad. Let's go ahead and skip this one. We can start building now. Let's see, we can upgrade Hagrief to tier 4, so let's go ahead and do that for 7k. That's all we can do for building this turn. Let's go ahead and check our diplomacy.
Not one Druki on Nagareth.
Doesn't seem to be anything here.
Now,
Military alliance with Reichland would be nice. What would you want for this? Yeah, we can't really get that right now. That's fine. So let's go ahead and end our turn here. There we go. Down to 101 factions too. These end turn timers getting quite lengthy here as we keep ending our turn over in Reichland too because of the animations. But let's go ahead back to over here. Now we have some wood elves here with some forest dragons. I don't like this, but we do have iron drakes, which should be very effective against them. I might send Grombrindal to go and take them out. Let's see, can we put you on march? Where does Hagrief end? So we can go as far as here, and then we should be able to recruit some more iron drakes still. Yeah, there we go. We should be able to afford 2 more iron drakes, which maxes his army. So let's go ahead and do that one. I'm not quite sure where to take Norgrim. Elithanar seems to be taken over the south here. The south seems somewhat safe. I think we need an extra army to come east and help us. So let's go ahead and take Norgrim. Let's see, we can afford to put you in the underway. There we go, we can just skip over here. Let's go ahead and take him towards the Great Arena. We also have Skag over here. Let's go ahead and take him towards Spite Reach. There we go, you can see an army there. Not too many units though at least, so that's fine. Who haven't we moved this turn? Fori down to the south. Replenishment is going okay here. So let's actually go ahead and use the underway, and we're going to go towards Clark Carrand here. We can go ahead and colonize that next turn, as long as there's no rats hiding in the settlement. We didn't colonize Shoktak Mount either. We can come back up and get that one after we've been here. Try and take the Obsidian Peaks here. Our Elithanar already has 2 of the settlements, well. That might be a bit troublesome. Maybe we should let Elithanar occupy this, although I would really like it for myself as well. We need the settlements to produce more gold. So that's all our movement for this turn. Do we have any diplomacy? Clan Angrand would finally like a non-aggression pact. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're also going to do military access. There we go, 1.4k gold. Very nice. Karaz Karek would also like one, so let's go ahead and give him 256 gold. There we go, so we got a non-aggression pact going there. Do we have anything else? Karaz Karek would also like military access. I think we'll just wait for the reputation to improve a little bit there. But things seem to be going much better. We can now build. Let's see, let's go ahead and build a trinket maker here, so we can get that extra 200 gold per turn. And let's go ahead to turn 115 here. The turn's flying by a little bit, but we will probably fight some wars soon with our armies over here. Plenty of enemies to the east, so let's go ahead and end our turn.
There'll be plenty of time for talk. First, we drink.
Elithanar wants a defensive alliance for 4,000 gold. It's a lot of gold, but a grudge is a grudge. So I'm gonna have to say no to that one. A decisive defeat there, the Fortress of the Damned finally falling to the Dark Elves here. So we're gonna have to auto-resolve that one. We have no chance of winning there.
talk if you must. It won't change your fate.
Oh, that Wood Elf army has also just declared war on us. So hopefully they don't do too much damage here to the Altar of Ultimate Darkness. And Grombrindal has gained a new trait, minus 5% recruitment cost for his army, so that's kind of nice. And the Fortress of the Damned was looted, and in fact they did occupy that as well. And ally loses an outpost. Ah, Reichland had built that outpost there. But they have started to build a new one, and through shrewd diplomacy or perhaps outright intimidation, Reichland have convinced Talabecland to join their confederation. I really do struggle with pronunciation sometimes. And we have plus 5% income from settlement buildings, so a new research unlocked there. And a new grudge, or grudge aborted, sorry. So we no longer have that, but we do have a new grudge. Capture and occupy the following settlement, the Fortress of the Damned. As witnessed by the Mother of Home and Hearth, the dark-hearted Elgi take Dowie settlements for their own. The Cravens must pay, and the Khaziits return to the Kuraz Angkor. Hopefully we will take that one, because we are coming east, but it might be a while before we get this far again. Of course, I don't want to repeat the same mistakes as last time and spread myself too thin and leave myself open to a counter-attack. Elithanar actually went ahead and took Clarkarond. Okay, so I think we just ignore these lands. Let's go up to the north. We can take Shruktak Mount because we do have Recto Gorge. But I think this is going to be the border between me and Elithanar here. He can own the south. He does like us, so we shouldn't have to worry about him, even though we don't have an alliance for now. We can take these lands to the north. I think that's a fair cutoff point. Let's go ahead and take Grombrindal up here. Of course, we need to go and deal with that Wood Elf army. I don't think they can take this settlement. Let's see, we have a decent garrison there. I think we would actually be able to hold them off, but I don't want them in my lands. We need to go and deal with them sooner rather than later. Skag here. Let's go ahead and colonize Spite Reach. There we go, so that one's going fine. And then we also need the Black Pillar, and where's this settlement? To the north here, where there's an army. That's handy. Yes. Let's go ahead and bring Norgrim up here. He can reinforce Skag. A few artillery pieces down, some extra dwarf warriors. Let's see, we also have some research. Plus 10% income from settlement buildings wouldn't hurt. In fact, I'm going to go for that. Let's go for dwarf treasuries there. Our gold per turn has gone down a little bit. I think because of confederations and whatnot. Let's go ahead and check our diplomacy. Tomb Kings, I'm not interested with that. I really do want a agreement there though, but no one else sadly. So let's go ahead, and we moved everyone? Yeah, everyone's moved this turn, so let's go ahead to turn 116. Bragg have been obliterated, so one less faction to worry about there, and I think that puts us down under 100 factions remaining. That's still a huge number if you think about it, but of course we are 116 turns into this campaign as well. Now the Wood Elves don't seem to be doing much of anything, just going into encamp stance there. The dragons really do worry me. I don't think we're in range of any reinforcements here either. Yeah, no reinforcements here. We do have some banners. Armor piercing, weapon damage plus 8. Let's go ahead and give that to some quarrelers. Let's see. What rank are you guys? How do I see their rank? There we go. Rank 6, and this is rank... Oh, rank 9. Okay. Are these rank 9 as well? Yeah, okay. I just get a bit confused there. The gold symbol... It's the same as rank 3. It's hard to tell apart. So let's go ahead and give that to our quarrelers. And then we also have another Rune of Seeking. Increases bonus versus large and enables projectiles to home in on target. We can only give that to our artillery. So let's go ahead and give that to a grudge thrower there. Now it's a decisive victory of no... We don't lose any units. So we might as well auto-resolve this. But we haven't had a battle in a while. So I think I might actually fight this one manually. Let's go ahead and look at the terrain. It would be nice just to see our armies in battle, especially now we have so many Iron Drakes. Oh, and the terrain does seem kind of nice here, so let's go ahead and fight this one manually. So here we go. If we take a look at the terrain, I think this is a very nice place to set up. We would be fighting downhill. We put our artillery at the very top here. They would have amazing view. So let's see, what's this banner? Adds explosive damage. So this guy would have bonus versus large. Let's go ahead and put them at the top of the hill here. I actually want to do this just so it's easier to rotate them. We can add the explosive guys there. Let's add another grudge thrower here. So these guys will have amazing view. And then let's see, we have a bunch of crawlers here. I think let's just kind of dot them about here. So they can easily engage the enemy. Maybe let's do this a bit, just a bit cleaner. There we go. So if I do something like this, we can move them forwards. There we go. That's much nicer, isn't it? That feels better to me. And then with our Iron Drakes, let's see. We have a Regiment of Renowned unit here. I kind of do want a front line of Iron Drakes here. And then what we can do... Oh gosh, that's so many abilities. I haven't used these guys in a while. Let's go ahead and do this. We have our runesmith there. Our master engineer can go in here. He can buff everyone. Geez, they all have so many abilities. That's actually insane. And then of course we can have Grombrindal in here tanking. We can also have our Thane here, sorry, tanking as well. And then our runesmith can also tank to some extent. So let's go ahead and start the battle. They should start charging towards us. I'm a bit worried about being flanked here, but we should be fine. There we go. Our artillery is firing in. Let's see it come crashing down. Oh, that's the explosive one. Of course, fire damage will do very well against Wood Elves as well. We do need to target these dragons. Let's see which one has the homing targets. You do. If you can target the dragon, that would be very nice. And it looks like we might get flanked. So what I'm going to do is just move the runesmith over here, just so he can engage. I'm going to move Grombrindal over a bit as well. Our Thane can come over here to engage these guys. We should be fine. Of course, we do have our runes. They're not in range yet. Oh, we also have these guys. Let's go ahead and use these. I'm not sure if these guys... Oh, there's not running forwards. Okay, that maybe wasn't the best cast of that. It did a bit of damage, though, which is nice to see. I think we're going to have to turn some crawlers here. These dragons, not so good. Do we have anything that can target flying? I don't think so, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Hopefully they engage my runesmith here. Remove the Iron Drakes in. There we go. They have engaged him. Let's see, do we have any armor? Let's go ahead and put some armor on our runesmith here. We will need to go ahead and try and take down the dragon here. There we go. We should be doing okay though. There we go. Iron Drake's firing in as well. Absolutely melting that dragon there. If we can get the second dragon to land as well, that would be extremely useful. There we go. The second dragon also landing. They should automatically target this, so that's fine. And our runesmith hasn't taken too much damage either. We could have used these actually. Let's just activate all of these. Strong versus a single unit. I mean, it's already going. But maybe we can get the killing blow on that one. We have some Wood Elves moving in, but they choose not to engage. There we go. Let's go ahead and fix our line up here again. Rotate all of our crawlers so they're facing forwards. The Wood Elves here aren't really engaging us. Let's go ahead and shoot off our army ability. That actually missed quite badly. We did a bit of damage to them, so that's fine. But it doesn't look like they're actually wanting to charge in here. Where's our Thane? He's going over there for some reason. I'm not sure why. Go back over there. There we go. Trying to run away. So of course our artillery is just going to keep firing. They're not really coming towards us, which is fine. They're going to have to eventually. We could march towards them, but we don't have to do that. Let's turn these grudge throwers back around as well so they can shoot into the enemy. That would be nice. We could just send in Grombrindal, but we'll let our artillery do their work. Let's see, what abilities does he have? He can replenish ammo as well. We can also buff. Let's go ahead and buff this guy. We can also increase the accuracy and reload skill of everything nearby. That would be nice there. At least these guys are in range. Now the Wood Elves do seem to be spreading out a little bit. Let's see, should we just charge Grombrindal in now? We do have the advantage. I think we could easily win this. But there's no point taking more casualties than we need to. Okay, they finally seem to be mobilizing here. Let's go ahead and move our Thane over here, just because it does look like they're going for a flank. We'll also move the Runesmith over a little bit. Better safe than sorry here. In fact, I think I will need to just readjust these guys a tiny bit. It does look like we will need some extra firepower to the left here. We're also gonna, let's go ahead and angle these guys as well. Just so we have plenty of firepower. There we go. And we shouldn't get flanked. The Iron Drakes are firing off now. Wow, absolutely melting the enemy here. Let's send in our Thane there. We can buff him. Cast this off. We can send Grombrindal in against the enemy lord, that's fine. Let's send in our Runesmith here. We do have a Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Let's see, we can cast this off. Let's see if we can time that there. Will it hit them in time? Oh, there we go. Finally learning to time some spells. We need to focus these guys preferably. Our Runesmith there. Oh, they're gonna get through. No, they're not. They're getting absolutely melted. They might reach us though, actually. Let's turn those Iron Drakes to focus them as well. And it looks like they're actually starting to break here. Yeah, there we go. So the enemy's gone. I will tell everyone just to attack this guy. There we go. Let's just activate all of these. No idea what they do. Oh, we can summon an ancestor. I forgot about this. There we go. We killed the enemy there. So a decisive victory. I don't think we lost anyone either. Yeah, 0 losses. We killed most of their army. So it's nice just to see our forces in battle, of course. I do love the wall of fire that the Iron Drakes bring. So hopefully we have some more manual battles soon when we go east to fight Malice. So there we have it. 1,100 gold there. Let's see, we can... we don't have any execute option here. Maybe we should drink to the victory here. Yeah, let's go ahead and drink to the victory. We do deserve to celebrate. We have managed to hold off the aggressors there. And we gained a new follower. Income from iron mines, gold mines, and stone mines, or stone quarries, sorry, increased by 8% in the local region. Philly also gained a new follower, minus 10% recruitment cost for runesmiths in the local province. And we also gained some level ups. So let's go ahead and get these. Of course, these guys are very leveled up at this point. Let's see, character will share 50% of experience gained between all other active heroes of the same type. We don't have any others. Let's go ahead and give him leadership aura size. And then Philly here also gained a level up. Let's see what's he wanting these days. We can give him some more leadership, so let's go ahead and do that. And then our runesmith has all of his runes, so if we look at the top, we could give him some missile resistance. In fact, I will. Let's go ahead and give him some missile resistance there. There we go. The army is still here, although very weakened. So what I'm going to do, we're going to move Grombrindal to the Altar of Ultimate Darkness here, and hopefully next turn we can finish them off. Let's see, who else haven't we moved this turn? Okay, so we do have Skag over here. His army is replenished. Oh, that's a big army. Right. Let's go ahead and move Skag to Haganeth. And then I'm also going to move Norgrim here in range so we can reinforce, just in case the Prince does try and attack here. There could be a very big battle approaching there. And then down in the south we have Forry. Let's continue taking him north to Shroktak Mount. And then we can secure our border here. I will keep this outpost for now, but this will be our border here. Just in the mountains here, so that would be nice. Let's see, we can build, let's go ahead and upgrade the Tinkerer's shop here. Get some extra income, that would be nice as well. And we will check our diplomacy. So I don't think anything here. Just the Tomb Kings, really. Yeah, nothing there. So let's go ahead and end our turn. Oh, the Prince is attacking us. Now, the auto-resolve predicts a close victory there with low casualties. That would be a huge battle. Wow. Would it be in the siege? Oh, it's in the underway even. Part of me... Okay, I'll tell you what. I will fight this one manually, but I'm actually going to save this for the next episode. Can I save? Okay, it looks like I can save here. So, that's it for today, but we're going to start next episode off with this huge manual battle. I think it would be a very fun one to watch because there's loads of variety in his army as well. But yeah, so that's it for today. I will be back with another episode tomorrow at the usual time. And next episode for Grombrindal, we're going to start off with a huge battle. So I look forward to that one. But that's all I have time for today. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you tomorrow.